If you attended Mahashivratri online, there's something huge that you've been missing. Not because live stream is bad, but because there are certain things that simply cannot come through a screen. There is something happening at Isha on that night that most people have absolutely no idea about. And it's not what you think. In fact, three forces come together here in a way that doesn't happen anywhere else on the planet. I'm going to show you exactly what these three forces are, and once you understand them, you will realize why watching from home is like seeing lightning through a photograph. It looks beautiful, yes, but you are missing the real power. Let's start with the most misunderstood aspect, the space itself. Most people think temples or spiritual places are just buildings or monuments. But in yogic tradition, they are treated as live energy fields. Why? Because of something called prana pratishtha, a process where a yogi uses his own life energies to create a form that is alive. Think of stepping into a dark room. It's the same walls, the same air, but you don't feel uplifted. Now imagine the same room filled with warm sunlight. Suddenly everything becomes alive, clear and vibrant. That's what a consecrated space does, but not with light, with life energy. At Isha, spaces like Dhyanalinga, Linga Bhairavi and the entire yoga center have been carefully consecrated to radiate this energy. Which means on Mahashivratri night, you are not just sitting on the ground. You are sitting inside a powerful energy field designed to support your inner growth. People come here and say the same thing. Even if they don't understand meditation, something happens to me here. I can't explain it, but something moves inside me. That's the power of consecration. And you don't need belief. You don't need philosophy. You just have to sit and the space does the work. Now the second part is fascinating and almost nobody knows it. Isha Yoga Center isn't just placed on a random piece of land. It sits at 11-degree latitude, and in yogic science, that's incredibly significant. The earth is always spinning, and anything that spins creates a force that pushes outward. Like when you are on a merry-go-round or spinning a bucket of water. This outward force acts on all of us all the time, but it affects us differently depending on where we are on the planet. The band of land between the equator and 33-degree north has a very special quality because here the outward force actually supports human growth. But at exactly 11 degrees, something unique happens. This force pushes your energy straight upward. What does that mean for you? It's like climbing a mountain with the wind on your back. You don't have to fight. Nature itself is pushing you upward. So when you sit at Isha without doing anything, the planet's own geometry is literally supporting your rise. This isn't just geography, it's alignment. It's being plugged into the Earth's upward current. Just sitting here is different from sitting anywhere else on the entire planet. And then the third force, the presence of a living master. Consecrated spaces are like engines. They hold immense potential, but when a master is present, he's the one who can take that engine to its peak performance. On Mahashivratri night, in Sadhguru's presence, the possibility of transformation isn't added, it's multiplied. Why? Because a master isn't teaching from memory or philosophy. He's responding to what is happening within you right now. It's like trying to tune an instrument on your own. You might get close, but when a skilled musician tunes it for you, the sound becomes crystal clear. Similarly, just sitting in the presence of someone who has mastered their life energies can tune your energies in ways you cannot do alone. People who have watched Mahashivratri online for years finally come in person and say, I had no idea. I felt like I'd been watching a river on screen and suddenly I was standing at the riverbank feeling the water. So yes, Mahashivratri is powerful no matter where you are. But at Isha, these three forces, a consecrated space that is alive, a planet aligned to lift you upward, and the presence of a living master come together in a way that's almost impossible to find anywhere else on earth. If you've only watched Mahashivratri online, it's like watching the ocean on TV. Beautiful, yes. But when you stand on the shore, with the waves roaring and the spray on your face, you realize this is what it truly means. This Mahashivratri, don't just watch. Come, be at Isha. Experience what it truly means to be awake.